Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Adventures on the Gorge, the adventure resort where wild meets wonderful on the rim of the New River Gorge in West Virginia. Find whitewater rafting, rock climbing, ziplining, and lodging at adventuresonthegorge.com.
There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey & Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office, welcome to another Mountain Stage with our guest host, Kathy Mattea.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning round, a simple song. Thank you. Thank you so much. And welcome to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. I'm Kathy Mattea, sitting in once again for Larry Gross, and we are at our home, the Culture Center Theater here in Charleston, West Virginia. Later this hour, we'll hear from Grammy-winning member of the Carolina Chocolate Drops, Dom Flemons. Yeah. Christopher Paul Stelling is here. He has a new release produced by the one and only Ben Harper. But our first guests tonight hail from the Canadian Prairie. They've been called a folk pop powerhouse duo, and they make a great case of 1 + 1 = way more than 2. They have a new album out. It's their second together. It's called Assiniboine and the Red. Cara Luft is a former member of the Waylon Jennies, whose parents were folk singers heavily influenced by Pete Seeger. She and J.D. Edwards came together by accident for an anniversary show at the West End Cultural Center in Winnipeg, where they're from. Their collaboration has been called Magic and a Tour de Force, and you're about to see why. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage, the Small Glories.
The begs it don't do justice. If you can see the things I see, don't need to hear about it secondhand. You'll be there if you dare to come along with me. Drove down the road this morning. The sun was at my back. I curved down to the cold, clear water. I passed the rundown fishing shack. I crossed the bay, the autumn leaves. Turn the hills to flame. A small bird just fluttered by, singing out your name. Maybe we can rent a boat, sail across the sunlit bay. You wrapped up in your winter coat, just to keep the wind away. Spend the afternoon saying nothing, and when the sun goes down, light a fire and drink some wine. Slowly drive back into town. The pegs don't do justice. If you can see the things I see, don't need to hear about it secondhand. You'll be there if you did. Come along with me. Oh yeah, rolling into a city at night. Every street has a name. Remind me of the places that I've been to. It all begins to look the same, but underneath the banners and the lights, my mind begins to change. The humming and a feeling at the center of town keeps calling out your name. I wish that you could tag along, sit beside me at a restaurant, drinking whiskey till 3 in the morning, singing harmony on that karaoke song. Don't need to hear about about a second hand. You'll be there if you dare to come along with me. The picture don't do it justice. If you could see the things I see, don't need to hear about it second hand. You'll be there if you dare to come along with me.
Hello, West Virginia. What an absolute treat to be here. We were invited to be part of this about last month, and we kind of went, wah! That's what we do in Canada when we get to go somewhere warmer. JD and I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Has anybody been to Winnipeg? Has anybody heard of Winnipeg?
One person.
That's really the question. It was about minus 25 Celsius there when we left, wearing our winter boots and our parkas. And
with a wind chill of like minus 40 or something. I don't know. It's very cold.
It was great. So when we got on the plane, we landed in Ohio, and my feet were sweating. And I yelled in the whole airport, "My feet are sweating!" Everybody needed to know that. It was great. We're very honored that our album, Assiniboine in the Red, has been embraced by so many people across Canada and down here in the States. A lot of the songs were written about places in Canada, places where we've lived, and various stories we've picked up along our travels. And this is a beautiful song we wrote with our very dear friend, James Keelahan. It's a song about Alberta.
1, 2, 3. I walked out on a morning fair. Those Rocky Mountains shining, shadows drift on frost-covered hills. Colors of gold and tan, a crystal river through the valley ran. No one's ever on me. First time that ever I've been clean. Alberta is her name. I sat down and I wrote to you. I said you should be coming. You're never gonna see a sky so blue. Drapes of green in a northern sky, wave like flags as the stars dance by. I never thought I'd say it. She stole my heart, and it's easy to explain. And Alberta is her name. The word I got from you said you won't be coming. For you back home, the skies are plenty blue. Emerald hills and the rocky shore are all you need. You want no more, but you learn to love another. Our hearts are true, but if we must lay blame, Alberta is her name. And to you who wander far, who search for rest and comfort, 'cause you can find no solace where you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're going to do a love song, the happiest sounding broken heart love song that we've ever written. This is a song called Oh My Love, and it's a song based on an experience I had of falling in love with somebody, thinking it was mutual, finding out it wasn't. I will not ask for a show of hands, but I'm sure we've all been through something similar, and very grateful that JD helped me finish this song off with our good friend Ashley Condon, and we've got a pretty good story about the first time we played this one down in the States. So.
Yeah, so the first time we ever played an American folk festival, we played the Moab Folk Festival in Utah, and it was amazing. We got to share the stage with Bruce Coburn, which was a big deal for us. We love Bruce. I know Bruce has been on this stage too, so this is kind of a neat story. But we got to hang out with him backstage and eat little chunks of cheese and grapes and crackers and whatever with him. And then we got this really cool selfie picture with him. He was like, I have to put my sunglasses on first. And so he did, and it was a great photo. But anyway, and then he went back on his bus, but that's cool. And anyway, it got to the point in the set, in our set, where this song came up, and I guess I was feeling silly and whatever. And I said, this song is called Oh My Love. It's about Kara. She's been yearning for love. She just built a tiny house, and she wants to spend her days with someone in her tiny house. She wants to wake up on her tiny little queen-size bed and walk down her tiny hall and sit at her tiny little table and eat tiny little plates of bacon and eggs and tiny little cups of medicinal chai tea and put her little clothes in her little closet. You know, I probably said too much.
You think?
There was a few thousand people there. It was pretty fun. Anyway, some guy in the front row was like, baby, I'm right over here. I want to love you. We'll take little baths in your tiny bathtub, you know.
It was very exciting for me.
Yeah, everyone was having a good time. And then he had his friend with him, and his friend had a big beard and a man bun or whatever, and he goes, I'm with my wife. Is this gonna get awkward? And I'm like, yeah, like right away.
And then we remembered we were in Utah. I didn't get married. It's okay. The song is called Oh My Love.
Darling, can you hear me? I'm calling your name on a mountainside. Your voice is soft and soothing. Haven't felt this way in a long, long time. Oh, my love, my dearest love. Oh, my body's aching. Oh, my soul is wide open, and my heart is breaking. I've been traveling over country, across the oceans and the great divide, longing
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This last song that we're going to do for you is a song that we wrote with a good friend of ours by the name of Catherine McClellan. She's a wonderful artist from Prince Edward Island on the east coast of Canada. We wrote this song on a beautiful October afternoon on Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, on the shores of Lake Brador, as we were hung up in an old golf resort writing songs for a week. And this is a song that came about after Catherine, Kara, and I had been listening to the news, and there seemed to be a lot of very negative news, bad news, so it seemed. And it was feeling very overwhelming to us, and so we figured maybe we should write a song that was filled with a lot of positivity, and perhaps maybe it would manifest into love, and then we can push that out into the world to maybe, I don't know, defeat some of that negativity that we were feeling. And Kara looked up at us, and she said, well, we're singers. We should write a song about singing. And so we did. And we got down to the nitty-gritty of it, and we figured that music and singing can be a real powerful thing. One voice can be strong, and two doubly so. And when you add many voices, it can be a real strong force in the universe. And we think that singing and music can crack a hard shell. It can change the way you feel. It can pull you out of the darkness. It can remind you of some good or bad memories in your past. We were thinking about all of these things while we were writing this song, and we figured we should be singing for people, for someone specific. So we sing this song for one another because we need to encourage one another to keep doing this work. This work isn't always as glamorous as it is tonight. Sometimes it's not so glamorous, but that's why we sing this song for each other. We also sing this song for our families, our little people, and all of our friends back home in Canada.
And we've been touring so much in the States, we think of you guys a lot. You guys are going through a lot down here. Dare we say that? JD and I had 4 tours in a row in the States, and each tour had a mass shooting, and it was heartbreaking. So we hold you guys in our hearts. We think of you a lot.
Yeah.
The song is called Sing, and we sing it for you.
Thank you very much.
I could sing for the money, I could sing for the praise, spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. The folks are bleeding freedom, denied their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you. Sing for the suffering working slaves, cast in a debt they can never repay. Sing for their oppressors who still believe it's either us or them, never harmony. Sing for the rebels who forgot their cause, dignity for all, whatever the cost. Who are looking at retirement, don't wanna be poor. But what about the children ravaged by war? I can sing for the money, I can sing for the praise, spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. The folks are bleeding freedom, denied their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you. Oh, oh, oh. Sing for the sinners and hidden saints, lurking in the shadows, burdened with pain. Sing for a future free from the past. Sing for a living that's meant to last. Sing for togetherness and not the wall. Tears of human spirit are felt by all. Gotta do what I can, gotta live what I believe. Learn to love and wear it on my sleeve. I can sing for the money, I can sing for the breeze, spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. The folks are bleeding freedom, denied their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you. I could sing for the money, I could sing for the breeze, spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. Good folks are bleeding freedom, denied their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you.
Thank you very much. This is Carola.
J.D. Edwards with the Small Glories.
Thank you so much, everybody.
The Small Glories. That's Kara Luft and J.D. Edwards. And this is their first time on Mountain Stage, but I have a feeling it won't be the last. Their new album is called Assiniboine and the Red. It's time to welcome our singer, Julie Adams, to do a song for us. As always, she'll be joined by the Mountain Stage Band. Ron Soul is the leader of the band, and he plays acoustic guitar. Ryan Kennedy and Michael Lipton are our electric guitarists. Bob Thompson is at the piano. Steve Hill plays the bass, and Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Julie has chosen a song by Brian Claflin and Ellie Grace called I'm Gonna Walk It With You, and she's asked me to sing it with her.
Well, it looks like it might be a hard road, but I'm gonna walk it with you. And I know you might have a heavy load, but I can carry some too. I will lift you up when they push you down. I'll raise my voice and stand my ground. It looks like it might be a hard road, I'm gonna walk it with you.
And it looks like it might be a long night,
but I ain't going nowhere.
And I know it's gonna be a hard fight,
but I will stay right here. We'll shine a light in the darkest hour. I'll face the man in the tallest tower. It looks like it might be a long night, but I ain't going nowhere. I will work,
I will fight,
I will strive in the name of love. I will speak,
will shout,
I will sing it to the skies above. Well, it looks like it might be a perilous climb. I will follow your lead, and I know it might be a long time till the last one of us is freed. But I will hold on tight, stay by your side. I'll be with you for this whole damn ride. It looks like it might be a perilous climb. I will follow your lead. Looks like it might be a hard road, but I'm gonna walk it with you. And I know you might have a heavy load, but I can carry some too. I will lift you up when they push you down. I raise my voice and stand my ground. It looks like it might be a hard road, I'm gonna walk it with you.
That's right.
I'm gonna walk it with you. I'm gonna walk it with you. I will walk, I will climb, shine my light the whole night through. Because it looks like it might be a hard road, I'm gonna walk it with you.
Julie Adams! Woo! That was Julie Adams and the Mountain Stage Band with I'm Gonna Walk It With You, written by Brian Claflin and Ellie Grace. I'm Kathy Mattea, filling in for Larry Gross this week, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia.
Support for this podcast is provided by the West Virginia Tourism Office. There are places you visit and places you behold. You'll find natural wonders and endless experiences in the Mountain State, West Virginia, a place that's almost heaven. More information at wvtourism.com.
If you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to just hear something again, visit the podcast section of mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs we don't have time for on the radio, as well as the complete finale song. Do us a favor, if you would, and leave a rating or a review wherever it is you listen. Our next performer hails from Asheville, North Carolina. He's been featured on NPR's Tiny Desk concerts and CBS This Morning, and is a regular at the Newport Folk Festival. He has a new album called Best of Luck, and it was produced by Ben Harper. After touring relentlessly for years and opening shows for Ben a few years back, Ben became a fan and a champion and offered to produce this record. NPR compares him to Woody Guthrie. Please welcome to the Mountain Stage for the first time, Christopher Paul Stelling.
That's a tall order.
Once you knew it all, you saw how much you had to learn. Thinking what's the use if it's all gonna burn? Of all these things I'm no longer concerned. If I give a little something, might get something in return. Oh, you told me all along, if only I'd listened before I got it wrong. You're making your repairs, try to speak a little less. Nobody needs to know about the way you've been blessed. How long must you carry the ashes in the urns? If you give a little something, might get something in return. Oh, you told me all along, if only I'd listened before I got it wrong.
When the time comes and the earth shakes, sunsets and the hand takes, ain't you all going to the same place? So why not take it slow? In case there's nowhere left to go. Ain't we just lucky to be here and see what it is, through the love and the chaos and the coincidence? Praying for the patience, for that trust you gotta earn. If you give a little something, might get something in return. If you give a little something, might get something in return. If you give a little something, might get something.
Hey, it's really nice to be here. I've been trying to get this gig for like 10 years at least. Every time I put out a record, I'm like, maybe Mountain Stage? And this time they were like, yeah. And I was like, awesome. Especially because last night I slept in the Walmart parking lot, and tonight I'm sleeping at the Marriott, you know? Thank my lucky stars who never let me down. Hang up there in the sky, keep me on the ground. Thank my lucky stars, whisper do not be afraid, reflecting what we are in the waters that we wade. Oh, thank my, thank my, thank my. Thank my lucky stars. Lucky stars, they look after all you do. Just because they're mine don't mean they're not yours too. Oh, thank my, thank my, thank my. Thank my, thank my, thank my. Thank my lucky stars. Lucky stars, where they poke holes in the dark. They may be far away, but they still hold the spark. Oh, thank my, thank my, thank my. Thank my, thank my, thank my. Thank my, thank my,
stars. Thank my lucky stars.
I live down in Nashville, North Carolina, and but I've been on tour, I don't know. This is my 10th of like 100 gigs, and I'm going to be all over the country, man, and I'm going to be all over overseas, and it's nice to have a job, you know? I can't...
You're gonna shine like a diamond. You gotta stretch like the sea. You gotta keep on moving. Singing trouble, don't follow me. If you're gonna shine like a diamond, you gotta stretch like the sea. You gotta keep moving. Singing trouble to follow me. It's a long and lonesome road. Don't have to walk alone. Through scorched earth, barren fields. Don't have to walk alone. There's some luck around the bend. Don't have to walk alone. Tell injury on the mend. Don't have to walk alone. If you're gonna shine like a diamond, you gotta stretch like the sea. You gotta keep moving, singing trouble to follow me. Hey! Can you see it up ahead? Don't have far to go. When I get there, I'll sit right down. Don't have far to go. We'll have such a tale to tell. Don't have far to go. You got right up after you fell. Don't have far to go. If you're gonna shine, honey, like a diamond, you gotta stretch like the sea. You gotta keep moving, singing trouble to follow me. It's the liar and the thief, push sorrow away. Come on and get that good relief, go push sorrow away. There's no room for those kind of lies, push sorrow away. Up ahead, clear bright skies, go push sorrow away. If you're gonna shine, honey, like a diamond, you gotta stretch like the sea. You gotta keep moving, singing trouble to follow me. If you're gonna shine like a diamond, you gotta stretch like the sea. You gotta keep moving, singing trouble to follow me. Don't follow me.
I usually have a lot of things to say, but I hope we can be friends, you know. You guys seem awful nice and attractive, and, you know, you smell fantastic. It's wafting up onto stage. Thanks a lot, and thanks to Mountain Stage. See you soon.
Christopher Paul Stelling. Welcome to the Mountain Stage. And for those of you listening on the radio, really, there was only one guy on stage, I promise. He wrote the bulk of this album in a small house in North Florida, about an hour from his hometown. And it was once used, that house, by Woody Guthrie for the exact same thing. The album is called Best of Luck, and he'll be touring straight through October, although he does have one day at home between now and October. That's a hard-working guy. If you have questions or suggestions for us, our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and peek behind the scenes on our Instagram. All those links are at our website, mountainstage.org. Our next performer is known as the American Songster. He's been on this show before, but this is his first time here solo. His repertoire covers over 100 years of American folklore, ballads, and tunes. He is the definition of a Renaissance man. He's a music scholar, a historian, a record collector, and a multi-instrumentalist. He's considered an expert on banjo, fife, guitar, harmonica, jug, percussion, quills, and rhythm bones. He is a founding member of the Grammy-winning folk group the Carolina Chocolate Drops. His latest album was nominated for a Grammy and is titled Dom Flemons Presents Black Cowboys. It's a collection of African-American cowboy songs on Smithsonian Folkways Records. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Dom Flemons.
Thank you, Kathy. And it's a pleasure to be back here on Mountain Stage. Can you believe it's been 12 years since I was here with my previous group, the Carolina Chocolate Drops? You know, this is a song that I put together years ago. This is a fiddle tune that I adapted on the harmonica. When I made my solo debut on the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee, I couldn't think of a better way to start the set than to pay tribute to one of the founding members of the Opry, D. Ford Bailey. And so this is a song in his style. This is a fiddle tune called There's a Brown-Skinned Girl Down the Road Somewhere. Thank you. Thank you so much, folks. Now I'm going to just play one of the old favorites here, one that was made famous by Bill and Charlie Monroe many years ago. And this is a little piece called Long Journey Home, and if you've never sung it before, all you got to do to sing the chorus with me is sing, I lost all of my money but a $2 bill.
Like smoke arising, it surely is a train. Surely is a train, Lord, it surely is a train. Like smoke arising, it surely is a train. I'm on my long journey home. 'Cause I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. I'm homesick and lonesome, I'm feeling kinda blue. Feeling kinda blue, Lord, I'm feeling kinda blue. Homesick and lonesome, I'm feeling kinda blue. I'm on my long journey home. 'Cause I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Come on, folks. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Sing it out. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. One more time. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, Lord, a $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home.
All right.
Thank you. Now, this next one here is one that comes from my album, Don Flemons Presents Black Cowboys, and I was so fortunate to be able to get a chance to work with Smithsonian Folkways recordings, as well as get it on the African American Legacy series, which is part of the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C. And one of the things that I thought about in making the record was being born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I knew that there was a multifaceted and multicultural West, even though I wouldn't necessarily say everybody was holding hands in harmony, but it was a multicultural West nevertheless by just the nature of so many people moving in and out of the West. And I knew that this story might have a little bit of relevance and may resonate with a few people. Now, this is a song I wrote after reading the autobiography of one of the most famous black cowboys of the West, a fellow by the name of Nat Love. And this fellow, he started his life out in Davison County, Tennessee, born into slavery. And after emancipation, he moved out west to northern Arizona, to a town called Holbrook, Arizona. And after working on the range for a couple of decades, he saw that as they began to fence off the West, he kind of got disgusted with being a cowboy, and he became a Pullman porter working on the railroad line. And the relevance of the Pullman porters in the development of modern African-American culture can't be overstated. And so to be able to connect these old-time cowboys with the Pullman porters was an amazing thing for me to read, and then to be able to turn a little bit of that into a song. This is one called Steel Pony Blues. I caught my steel pony and boys, I'm gonna ride.
When you get down to Holbrook, you won't find me there. Good Lord, I caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. Caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. 'Cause I caught my steel pony and boys, I'm gonna ride. I'm getting far too old to follow this here herd. Good Lord, I caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. Caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. 'Cause I caught my steel pony and boys, I'm gonna ride. Go ahead and kick it one time, 6. Now they call me Mr. Flemons, 'cause I'm a pull porter now. Good Lord, I caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. Caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. 'Cause I caught my steel pony and boys, I'm gonna ride. Go ahead and get down the trail. Now they call me Mr. Flemons, 'cause I done tore that guitar down. Good Lord, I caught the first thing smoking down the road somewhere. Now when you get over there, you won't find me, 'cause I called my steel pony and boys, I'm gonna ride. Get like you're on Mountain Stage.
Thank you. Now hold on now. Hold on. The mystery capo is within one of these pockets, I'm sure. Hold on. The mystery capo. Hold on. I know there's one around here. Hold on. Now there's, wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second now. Yep, hold on. The mystery capo's been found. Whew. Now the mystery non-capos have to be put back in the pocket. Thank you, folks. This last number I'm going to play for you is a little piece that's comes off of an album that I'll be putting out this year. It's a re-release of a record I did a few years back called Prospect Hill. And this is a song called Till the Seas Run Dry. and this is the one that starts it off. This is one that's kind of, I started this out as a New Orleans jazz number, but then with guitar and harmonica, it turned into something a little bit different. This is about letting go till the seas run dry.
Scappi-dee-ba-doo-bee. Swap-it-dee-ba-dee. Ba-la-dee-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Swat-la-dee-do-do-wap-pa-pa-da-do. That's too late, I can't get along with you, honey, babe. Too late, seem that we've run out of time. Always remember the love we shared. Gotta get you, baby, off my mind. Now get away, I'm never gonna take you back. Not till the clocks run backwards and the seas run dry. You treated me like a fool and oh so cruel. But it's too late, baby, to try me one more time. Well, folks, we're gonna catch you next time. I'm gonna hit it and quit it. I want to thank you all for having me on Mountain Stage. I'm ready. Thank you.
Tom Flemons, the American songster. Woo! Awesome. That song was from an album just released called Prospect Hill, the American Songster Omnibus. And the one before that is from his last album, Dom Flemons Presents Black Cowboys. He has firsthand experience of the music on that album, taking a trip in 2016 that retraced the path of Lewis and Clark and their slave York. We'd like to say a special hello to you right now if you're listening over WUKY, Lexington, Kentucky, and KDSU, Fargo, North Dakota. We hope you'll be with us next time when Larry's back to welcome Railroad Earth, Jake Shimabakuro, Joe Pug, the Mastersons, and Emily Scott Robinson. This is Kathy Mattea, sitting in for Larry Gross, and you're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage from NPR. Thank you. Thank you so much, and welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. I'm your guest host, Kathy Mattea, sitting in for Larry Gross, and I'm glad you joined us. I know you will be too. Later this hour, we're going to hear from one of bluegrass's greatest bands. But right now, our next guest started his career almost 20 years ago. He calls himself a songwriter, road dog, raconteur, and an almost poet. He was raised working-class Catholic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and started his musical journey during an overseas college semester in Ireland. He started busking on Grafton Street in Dublin, and then hitchhiked through the country, picking up gigs along the way. He wound up settling in Boston, busking in the subways and working his way up through the coffee houses to ever bigger venues and ever wider audiences. His latest album is called There Is Another World. It was born out of a winter of solitude in the frozen Midwest, walking for hours by day and writing by night. As you'll see, his music is driven by an intelligent curiosity and an insatiable appetite for poetry, social justice, science, and a deep yearning to explore what it means to be human. Please welcome, for the 6th time on Mountain Stage, one of those times was hosting, the singular Peter Mulvey.
Thank you so much. So good to be back here in West Virginia.
Right now a friend of mine is sleeping on an island in the Sound. Another friend is sleeping by a wood stove up inside the hills. I'm in a city in the lowline, I got coffee in the maker and I pick up my guitar. Let the whole day do what it will. Well, just about the moment that you figure out it's all going way too fast, figure you should stop and take a look around. See if you can tell if you are knowing what you know. But I left town on a fool's errand a long time ago. My father was a Studebaker road on a rainy stretch of road. My mother was lilacs carried on a breeze. My brother was a bike with a banana seat, a baseball bat, a book of Greek myth, a pair of jeans with holes in the knees. Well, one spring day day, the pretty girls with the long hair, the pigeons in the town square, the fair green hills. Blue sky above you gets a longing for a little cabin nestled down below. But I left town on a fool's errand a long time ago. Hey, hey, one day you'll be sitting with your ever broken everything and thinking about the baby that you used to be in an old photograph. This is all along goodbye to everything you thought you had to be, and when you can't cry, some fool will tell you that you gotta laugh. Yeah, but when the moment comes, you got to step it up and learn to sing your brand new tune. Your secret heart comes through, and now you got to find your way back to the place that you remember. It's burning like a fire in the snow, but you left town on a fool's errand. I left town on a fool's errand too. We left town on a fool's errand a long time ago. Hey, hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that was called Fool's Errand, and I send that out to anyone who has ever decided to go and make a life in music, who has ever gone to their parents and said, Mom, Dad, I need a musical instrument. Place a musical instrument in my hands, Mom and Dad, and send me out into the world. A friend of mine just texted me and said 26 years ago today, she landed on a plane in Boston and I took her to an open mic. So another life ruined. Here's another tune. This is also a new one. This is called Who's Gonna Love You Now? I wrote this pretty much by accident. I was teaching a songwriting workshop. And as one of the instructors, I gave the students an assignment, a prompt. I said, you have to write a song that proceeds from the idea when all of this is over. And you know, on the last day of the workshop, they were all going to play their songs, and one of the other teachers came over to me and said, so we have to write a song from that premise as well, right? And as Kathy mentioned, I'm a Midwestern ex-Catholic, so what I said was, no. Yes. So I figured I'd just boilerplate this out. I was trying to phone it in. I was just coming up with synonyms for when all of this is over. Turned out to be one of my favorite songs I've ever written. Apparently, I'm not that hard to outwit. When this bird has flown, when spring has sprung, when what you used to know like the back of your hand isn't even on the tip of your tongue, when the chips have settled, when the dust is down, when you've washed off the grease paint and you are still a clown, who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you now? Who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you now? Now. When the bottle is empty, when the money is gone, when you are just another angry old man shouting, get off of my lawn, when your tree has fallen and there was no one to hear it, when your heart is a cornered stray and you can't get near it, who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you now? now. When the very bottom dollar has gone to the last top dog, when the princess has kissed you soundly and you are still a frog, when there's no way through, when the only way is out, when it is all over but the shouting, you're too tired to shout. Tell me who's gonna love you, who's gonna love you now? Who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you now? Oh, who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you? Who's gonna love you now? Now, now. As Michael Lipton from the Mountain Stage Band, I'd like to get the rest of the band out here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is a song that I wrote a little over 5 years ago. I wrote this on a very, very, very hard, sad day in November of 2014, and I wrote it for a young man that I had never met, and now I am never going to get to meet. But I also wrote it for you and for myself and for all of you listening. And I wrote it to you. I'm speaking directly to you. And I'm asking you to have some compassion for young, dead Michael Brown. And for his family, and for his city, and for the man who shot him down, and for all of the marchers, and for the cops, and for the soldiers, and for the angry white men on TV, and for the mothers, and the hopeful, and the fearful, and the hateful, and for the righteous, and for you and me, and for all of our friends, and for our families, and for our neighbors, one and all, and most especially for the next child. For the next child we know will fall. I know God loves us. I know God loves us. I know God loves us. I don't know how. I know God loves us. I know God loves us. I know God loves us. I don't know how.
you to have some compassion for young dead Michael Brown. Thank you so much. We sing one last song. We get everybody else out here. Kara, JD, Ron, Kathy. This is written by Chuck Prophet and Kurt Lipschutz, and this is called Love is the Only Thing. All you true believers, all you wide receivers, anyone who calls this world your home. When the war is over, I'll still be your brother. Maybe we can sort the right from the wrong. Who will put it back the way that it was? Who will turn the lights on just because? Love is a hurting thing. Oh, but love is the only anymore. All you American dreamers, all you gay deceivers, who will cross your heart and hope to die? Won't you bring your x-ray vision from the bedroom to the kitchen? I've seen it all. You don't have to be shy. Come on, let me put it back the way that it was. Let me turn the lights on just because. All you happy hookers, all you nightclub bookers, anyone who's fallen from their throne. There's a rainbow in the gutter, there's dewdrops on the shutter. I'm out here in the garden and I'm all alone. Did I mention I'm out here in the garden? As I believe I said, I'm all alone. Love is a hurting thing. Oh, but love is the only thing anymore. Thank you.
Peter Mulvey. Woo! Fun. Peter has made 18 records, 1 illustrated book, a TEDx talk. He has a long association with the National Youth Science Camp, which is right here in West Virginia. He hosts an annual autumn bicycle tour and has started his own festival in Boston and Milwaukee called the Lamplighter Sessions. His most recent album is There Is Another World, and he just reissued his Trouble with Poets record for its 20th anniversary. It's time to welcome our piano player, Bob Thompson, to the stage. Bob's chosen the song The Water is Wide, a traditional old Irish tune. That was our very own Bob Thompson with The Water is Wide. And you can find Bob's music at colortones.com. You're listening to Mountain Stage from NPR. Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Adventures on the Gorge, the adventure resort where wild meets wonderful on the rim of the New River Gorge. Find whitewater rafting, rock climbing, zip lining, and lodging at adventuresonthegorge.com. Well, our last group tonight is a band with quite a pedigree. I've been a fan for years, but today is the first time we've met. They've been together for 28 years and 18 albums. They've been voted the International Bluegrass Music Association's Vocal Group of the Year 7 times. And Russell is the most awarded male vocalist in IBMA history, with 6 awards and counting. Their latest record, It's About Time, has given us 3 #1 bluegrass songs and was the #1 bluegrass album for 6 consecutive months. 2 weeks ago, the Society for the Preservation of Bluegrass Music in America voted Russell Moore Male Vocalist of the Year for the 11th time. Their vocals are guaranteed to raise the hair on the back of your neck. Fasten your seatbelts, everybody, and please make welcome Russell Moore and Third Time Out.
I started out young with my daddy's shotgun, making corn liquor to sell. Mama said, son, there'll be trouble to come. I thought I was doing well. I got in a bind on the Brown County line, and I shot 3 deputies dead. I went on the run, and before I was done, the Ohio River ran red. I can't tell it's not till they turn out the light. I don't know the day or the hour. They locked me up well in the Brown County jail, and I'm gonna hang till I'm dead, 'cause I painted Brown County red. Well, the judge, he looked down with his gavel and gown, said it's the end of the line. In the eyes of this court, you have lived by the sword, and by the sword you're gonna die. They'll bury me underneath that oak tree, so please carve these words in the trunk. I'll never more kill for an old liquor still. Here lies the Brown County drunk. I can't tell it's not till they turn out the light. I don't know the day or the hour. They locked me up well in the Brown County jail, and I'm gonna hang till I'm dead, 'cause I painted Brown County red. I can't tell it's not till they turn out the light. I don't know the day or the hour. They locked me up well in the Brown County jail, and I'm gonna hang till I'm dead, 'cause I painted Brown County red. Yes, I painted Brown County red. Deep in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Mom and Dad pray all alone for a wayward son who never will come home. I can hear Daddy say, supper time, Rock of Ages, Mama sing. But when daylight breaks, all I'm gonna hear is my 9-pound hammer ring. I can see the autumn leaves are falling round our cabin door, and Daddy plowing in the fields at home where I will walk no more. One day I'll be freed over prison walls, I'll fly, but it's Hard Rock Mountain prison till I die. This heart of mine is pining for the days of long ago. Just a barefoot boy in my secret fishing hole. Well, I'd love to hold that blue-eyed girl, she's forever on my mind. But I know I can't escape from doing Hard Rock Mountain time. I can see the autumn leaves are falling round our cabin door, and Daddy plowing in the fields at home where I will walk no more. One day I'll be freed over prison walls, I'll fly, but it's Hard Rock Mountain prison till I die. I can see the autumn leaves are falling round our cabin door, and Daddy plowing in the fields at home where I will walk no more. One day I'll be freed over prison walls, I'll fly, but it's Hard Rock Mountain prison till I die. Are you tired of me, my darling? Did you mean those words you said when you spoke in fond affection on the day that we were wed? Tell me, could you live life over? Would you make it otherwise? Are you tired of me, my darling? Answer only with your eyes. Do you ever rue the springtime when we first each other met, and you told me that you love me? Words my heart will never forget. Tell me, could you live life over? Would you make it otherwise? Are you tired of me, my darling? Answer only with your eyes. Make it otherwise. Are you tired of me, my darling? Answer only with your eyes. Woo. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, and good evening. Let me just say that it's an honor to be here with you tonight, and we're very excited to get to present some of our music to you. I'm going to try my best not to do much talking so that we can put as many shows in our allotted time as possible so that you get a good idea of what we do day in and day out, okay? So right now, I guess I'd like to bring the guys back up around the microphone here and feature the third time out quartet and do you a gospel number that we recorded about 1993. I was 3 years old at the time, as I recall. She wasn't, yes. It's a great old tune. It kind of features the whole band here. All right, this is called The Little Black Train. There's a little black train a-coming. You better get your business right. A little black train a-coming. Maybe here tonight. You better tell your ballroom lady, all dressed in well pride. There's a little black train coming, and it may be here tonight. There's a little black train coming. You better get your business right. A little black train coming, it may be here tonight.
Well, God spoke to Hezekiah with a message from on high. Get your house in order, or you will surely die.
There's a little black train a-coming. You better get your business right. A little black train a-coming, it may be here tonight. Well, Hezekiah turned to the wall and wept with bitter tears. God sent the prophet down and added 15 years. There's a little black train a-coming. You better get your business right. A little black train a-coming, and maybe here tonight.
Black engine with one small baggage car. Your idle thoughts and your wicked deeds will stop at the judgment bar.
There's a little black train a-coming. You better get your business right. A little black train a-coming, it may be here tonight. There's a little black train a-coming. You better get your business right. A little black train a-coming, it may be here tonight. I'm heading for the lowlands. Won't you please direct my way? The train is leaving shortly. There's no time for delay. She told me she'd be waiting. I'm not so sure she is. I heard that there's another man who claims that she is his. Lowlands were my home when I was but a child. They will be my deathbed when I've past my time. cattle which had scattered across the fields. It started to rain and continued several days. The river overflowed and the crops all went to waste. Lowlands were my home when I was but a child. They will be my deathbed when I've passed my time. But my victories are few. I'm trying my best, but there's too much here to do. The girl I love once told me I made her feel secure. It's hard to think I've been replaced, but nothing does endure. Lowlands were my home when I was but a child. They will be my deathbed when I've passed my time. Lowlands were my home when I was but a child. They will be my deathbed when I've passed my time. Gonna get out the sycamore, shine up my shoes, call my baby and tell her the news. Bet my bundle on its way back nag, came home a winter with the radio swag. 1 foot, 2 foot, slew foot drag, swing your honey to the sugarfoot rag. Wiggle and a jig and a zig and a zag, and listen to us play that sugarfoot rag. Got a big jug of cider and a bottle of wine. One's for my honey and the other is mine. Sip on the cider, sip on the wine. We both sit together and have a good time. 1 foot, 2 foot, slew foot drag. Swing your honey to the sugarfoot rag. Wiggle and a jig and a zig and a zag, and listen to us play that sugarfoot rag. Gonna spend all my money and hit on the jag. Swing my honey to the sugarfoot rag. Walk right up and stomp on the floor. Swing up the middle with the shoe fly for 1 foot, 2 foot, slew foot drag. Swing your honey to the sugarfoot rag. Wiggle and a jig and a zig and a zag, and listen to us play that sugarfoot rag. can't even think that fast. Great job there, guys. We'll slow it down a little bit. Actually, we'll slow it down a whole lot from what that last one was. Do a song for you that we recorded on our very first CD for Rebel Records back in 1991. I was 1 year old at the time. Carl Jackson wrote this song, and as a music band or anybody who plays music, your songs are really what give you your identity, and this song has done that more for us than probably any other song we've ever recorded or performed. Beautiful love song called Erase the Miles. Do you miss me in Carolina? Well, I miss you in Tennessee. Do you wish I was there beside you? Well, I wish you were here with me. I know it's not the ideal situation. My heart's become a part of the band. It's a common hazard in the occupation. You know I'll love you just as much as I can. So I'll dream till I hear you love me, and I'll hope till I see your smile. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all the miles. Well, tomorrow it's Pennsylvania, then it's on to the city of sin. I'll hold to your love and to your memory until I can see you again. So I'll dream till I hear you love me, and I'll hope till I see your smile. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all the miles. Wish I could hold you forever and somehow erase all the miles. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, and we appreciate your attention during our segment of the show here. Hope that you have enjoyed something that we had prepared for you. We'll do one more song for you before we leave the stage, but just real quick, while Wayne is getting the mandola, the guys on the stage here, down on the mandolin and the mandola, is Wayne Benson. On the, yes. On the bass neck is Dustin Pirtle. On the 5-string banjo, Keith McKinnon. And the youngest guy in the group down here on the fiddle, 20 years old, Nathan Aldridge. Like Kathy said, this is our first appearance on Mountain Stage, but we certainly hope it's not our last, and we hope to see you maybe at another venue sometime very, very soon, okay? We'll take it out with this one right here, another song that's been very, very good to us since the mid-'90s, all right? And thank you so much again for your attention. We love you. God bless. Down in South Alabama, where the cypress trees grow, there lived a man named John, looking for a wife, so to town he did go. It was there he found sweet Mary, and they made their wedding plans. The next Sunday morning, when the church bells rang, they were standing hand in hand, and the preacher said, "John, do you take Mary for your wife?" And he said, "Oh, yes, Lord, for the rest of my life." The preacher said, "Mary, do you love this man in front of you?" And she said, "Oh, yes, Lord, forever I'll be true." Now when the sun comes up in the morning, they look into each other's eyes, and the love and the faith they see in each other no one can deny. And the little baby boy she holds in her arms shows the power when you pray. And every night on their knees they thank the Lord above for giving them that day. When the preacher said, "John, do you take Mary for your wife?" And he said, "Oh, yes, Lord, for the rest of my life." The preacher said, "Mary, do you love this man in front of you?" And she said, "Oh, yes, Lord, forever I'll be true." Down in South Alabama, where the cypress trees grow, there lived a man named John, looking for a wife, so to town he did go. It was there he found sweet Mary, and they made their wedding plans. The next Sunday morning, when the church bells rang, they were standing hand in hand, and the preacher said, "John, do you take Mary for your wife?" And he said, "Oh, yes, Lord, for the rest of my life." And the preacher said, "Mary, do you love this man in front of you?" And she said, "Oh, yes, Lord, forever I'll be true."
Russell Moore and Third Time Out. Yes. Oh, that was just great. Please stay in front. Woo! They're on their feet. Want to do another? These people are on their feet, Russell. You want to do one more? Go for it.
This time and one more will make twice that's happened. Think about it, all right? I haven't heard anyone else do this song tonight, but I'm sure it has been performed on Mountain Stage in the past, but it just seems, it feels right. We should do this before we leave, so please join in, all right? Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hours, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Russell Moore and Third Time Out. Well, you just guaranteed yourself an invitation back. That was just some great bluegrass from men with really, really high voices, except for that one guy. And as you can tell, each band member has their own unique bluegrass pedigree. If you read their bios, it reads like a walk through the who's who of bluegrass music. They're expanding the reach of traditional bluegrass music beyond North America. They just returned from the Czech Republic, where they played 2 sold-out shows in Prague. They said people were throwing babies in the air. Their new album is called It's About Time, Russell Moore and Third Time Out. We want to say thanks to Russell Moore and Third Time Out, Peter Mulvey, to Christopher Paul Stelling, Dom Flemons, and the Small Glories. Our thanks to those of you here at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia. And thank you to Larry Gross for inviting me back to host. Special thank you to those listening on the radio. Without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. We hope you'll be back with us next week when Larry welcomes Railroad Earth, Jake Shimabukuro, Joe Pug, the Mastersons, and Emily Scott Robinson. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vassilia Skoras. Assistant producer is John Ingram. Production manager is Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. Production assistance by Michael Lipton, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, and Big J. Photographic services provided by Brian Blauser. Promotion is coordinated by Vassilia Skoras, John Ingram, and Music in Motion Promotions. Special thanks to Mountain Stage members Walter and Sean Williams for their generous support. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are just as soon as you can. I'm Kathy Mattea, and you've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. All right, we're going to do this old Lennon and McCartney song for you to take us out. Here we go. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time, a place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Lie, 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 lie. Russell Moore and Peter Mulvey.
Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. But as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Lie, 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 lie. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
Let's do that again.
Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
All right, Michael Lipton. Ryan Kennedy. Dom Flemons, let's hear ya.
I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight. But other girls were never quite like this. Lie, 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 lie.
Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back.
Let's hear some fiddle, Nathan Aldridge. Mandolin. Kara Lofton, J.D. Edwards.
I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place that we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we met. Lie, 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 lie. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Tourism Office. This is NPR.